Well, thanks so much, Mr. Chairman. Thanks for holding this very important hearing today. You know, there's that old saying about fusion. They say that it's 30 years away and always will be, but I believe that's no longer the case. The innovators are working to move us beyond fusion science, working to demonstrate usable fusion energy. And we still have a long way to go, but I believe, Mr. Chairman, we are turning the corner. In March, the White House hosted a summit on commercial fusion energy. In the wake of the summit, one of our witnesses, Dr. Cowley, was quoted in Newsweek saying, "I believe that we could have fusion electricity by the end of the 2030s. There were also been recent reports highlights the steps needed to harness fusion energy. These reports included a 2021 study from the National Academies of Science titled Bringing Fusion to the U.S. Grid. This hearing is going to help us better understand what's needed to commercialize this technology. We've enjoyed the benefits of nuclear energy for more than half a century. Today's nuclear energy, called nuclear fission, is generated when we split a uranium atom. Nuclear fusion energy takes the opposite approach. Fusion energy is generated when elements such as hydrogen are combined. This is the process that powers the sun. It's also how dozens of elements of the periodic table are created. English physicist Arthur Eddington first theorized the existence of nuclear fusion over 100 years ago. But unlike nuclear fission, we have not been able to generate electricity from fusion energy. The Department of Energy leads the federal government's efforts to develop nuclear fusion energy. The Fusion Energy Sciences Program is managed from the Offices of Science. This program remains largely focused on basic scientific research. The Department's National Nuclear Security Administration supports another type of fusion technology. Specifically, the National Ignition Facility uses a massive laser to focus enormous amounts of energy on a tiny target. The primary mission of this facility is to support our nuclear weapons program. It's also advancing fusion research. Last year, this facility took a historic step forward by producing heat from fusion reactions. This is an important step toward demonstrating usable fusion energy. There are 33 private sector companies developing fusion energy systems right now. Backed by over $4.7 billion in private investment, these fusion companies are making progress. They're eager to partner with the Department of Energy to move beyond fundamental scientific research and research. At the same time, they're outpacing the department by developing technologies that are smaller and cheaper. Private sector companies may demonstrate the ability to generate net energy production before the federal government achieves its milestone. Commonwealth Fusion Systems is one such company. To support these private sector efforts, Congress authorized the Department of Energy to establish a milestone-based fusion development program in the Energy Act of 2020. The Department has been slow to implement the program, and I understand that Dr. Su was recently brought in to lead this effort. I look forward to hearing how the Department is preparing to work with the private sector to transition from fusion science to commercial fusion energy. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.